Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Garage Noobs channel. I know I have been MIA for a little bit. Been busy with my house. I got married. Doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Haven't really had time or the money to spend a bunch of, money on truck parts. But today we are in a brand new 2019 Laramie Limited. As you can tell, it's about 5:40. I left my house about 5:30. We're on our way to the shop. This truck is great. Love it. But hopefully we can make this thing ride better. We have got a BDS 2.5-inch leveling kit with Fox 2.0 shocks for this thing that we are going to put on today. He's got wheels and tires already lined up for it. And this truck's not getting nothing crazy. Might get a CTS too. Depends. Probably not. The owner's my buddy's dad, who grandpa style truck. His son's actually paid for all of this, so he didn't even know it's really coming. AFE is the only one that makes an intake for the 19s right now. We're gonna wait for SMB to come out with their own. I seem to like their stuff. I've used their stuff, put them on multiple trucks from my 2nd gen to I've done 3 or 4 gens with them. And this thing's nice. Let me know if you guys want a video of a Laramie Limited comparison from the 4th gen to the 5th gen, because his silver truck I did a leveling kit on, wheels, tires. We just got an intake for that, so I can do a video for you guys on that. And well, his son owns it now, so I can do a side-by-side comparison, compare the two trucks if you guys would like. But the interior on this thing is just insane, and we have a nice, beautiful, foggy morning here in Utah. So we're gonna get down to the shop, get this leveling kit on. Wheels and tires are coming this week. Hopefully I can get some footage of that for you guys. But sorry I've been gone. Hoping to come out with some more videos. I got a part for my transmission for the 68 RFE. Hopefully fix some of the problems I'm having with that. So we'll go over that in a whole separate video. And let's get to work. We're here at the shop. Kind of jumped ahead a little bit. I already got the tires off. This truck is, I'm hoping, a little different. You can see the air. I'm pretty sure this is the air compressor for the rear for the air ride, but the shocks, I might be able to get them out without pulling the wheel well. I really hope so, because these things suck to get in and out, especially with these flush fender flares. They're not the funnest to get out. But I've already got the wheels and tires off, already dropped it. I got to get the shocks out, and then we'll start getting the coils out, because the bolt hole for the spacer goes right here. I thought it would be behind this, but thankfully it's up front. So pretty simple. We got all of our Fox shocks out. Just our 2-inch spacers, not a 2.5. I apologize on the information on that one. I thought it was a 2.5. But yeah, this truck is no different than the 13 to 18s. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Get the shocks off, you know, pull the springs out, drop the axle. It says to remove the sway bar and stuff. I've never had to. It also tells you to remove the pitman arm, but I've also been able to do the last 2 trucks without doing any of that. As long as you're on a lift and you have good support underneath and you go slow, you can actually get the shocks out and drop these coils just enough to get your spacer in and put it back together without having to undo any of that. So that's where we're at. Alright guys, so this is where we are at. We've gotten one of the shocks out, the other one's kind of being a pain, but here are, oops, store those. Okay, I don't need it. Here is the old shock, that's the steering, and the new shocks. So you can see the bodies are a little bit bigger, shafts are a little bit bigger. The shocks for the front come with 2 different bushings. Woo. Make sure you use the correct one to fit the bolts on the truck, because if not, you'll be pulling them back out and redoing that. So like I said, this side's out. The other side's, of course, giving me a hassle, so I Sprayed some penetrating oil on it, waiting for it to soak in, so I figured I'd put the bushings in. As soon as we get that shock out, axle's gonna come down and we'll get the pucks in. Alright guys, hopefully you can hear me. Alec is still working in the back, but the front end of the truck is done. Bump sumps are in, I got the shock put in. We can't do the rears because they came pre-assembled from BDS with that and this. But this is a 2500 model. Now on the 2500 models, you have to have this little bracket to offset it inside of the frame rail, and the rears honestly are the worst. This front end took me an hour. I started at about 7:30. It's like 8:15 right now. I did the whole front end in about an hour and a half. But right here, it's probably dark, is the top of your shock, and this shock goes up into the frame. You have to have the offset with the bolt because it's the same style hole as your fronts. So not having that little bracket, I can't do the rear shocks. So those are gonna have to be put on hold. I'm gonna have to get a hold of DAP to get a hold of I'm gonna have to get a hold of DAP to get a hold of BDS to send me some brackets because I can't finish the truck without them. So with that being said, we're gonna get the tires on and set this thing on the ground and start driving it. I gotta go drive this thing around, make sure everything is feels all right in the front end, make sure the shocks work, and then come back. I'll probably recheck the bolts real fast, and then after 500 miles you have to retorque everything again, which I'll do. Probably when I get the rear shocks I'll go through everything again, but yeah, we're gonna get this thing back together and see how much better this thing rides and see how much better it looks leveled. Alright guys, so this is done. Hung out a little bit, helped Alec finish a trailer, one of our other jobs that we have for our business. But this thing rides nice. Went through all my clearances, checked everything, and pretty impressed with the Fox shocks. It's the first time I've done Foxes. Normally they're just the BDS shocks that we put on these trucks. But it rides nice. Steering feels good, everything feels good. I drove it around the block a couple times and checked everything, and everything turns out. I already sent an email to get a hold of them on the brackets for the rear. So as soon as those come in, we'll do those. But I'll definitely get some pictures for you guys or some video once we get the wheels and tires on it. And yeah, pretty easy. You guys can do this in your garage. You don't need a lift, just put the frame up on jacks, but it does make it a ton easier. And look how nice and foggy it still is. This thing is nice. just want to thank you guys for watching that video. Sorry the end result wasn't that good. I've been away doing what videos I can. Pretty much I have been busy, and I got hurt. I smashed my arm in a press at work, and haven't had full functionality of it, and it's been about 2 months. Still really haven't. I'll show you guys a picture of it. I smashed my arm in the press. Didn't break it or anything, but it definitely did some muscle damage and some other stuff. So my left arm's kind of jacked up. This leveling kit, I actually had to have Jenin come and help me finish the rear shocks for it. That's why you guys never saw that. BDS ended up sending me the correct stuff for it, and we did end up finishing it just here in my garage, not down at the shop or anything. It took like 20 minutes, pull out the rear wheel well liners and just throw the shocks in, drill out a little tab. Nothing crazy, but tomorrow I am going to go down to the shop, and I'll show you guys a sneak peek. These are for the truck, if you guys know what they are. I got traction bars for it. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. But I just want to say thank you. Sorry about not posting. Hurt my arm, can't really do anything. I'm on light duty at work a lot of the time. But I'm getting better now. So we're gonna get some stuff some other stuff going, and I just picked these up from Powder Coat with a bunch of stuff for Lynx Black Mega Cab. Transfer case, intake plate, and a front cover plate we just had powder coated. So we're gonna get those done, and he's hopefully gonna be doing some stuff on his truck soon. We're gonna get these. I'll make a video for you guys on these traction bars we're doing tomorrow. I got a color match for the two-tone on the bottom. But thank you guys for watching. Sorry I've been MIA. Thanks. Like, subscribe if you have comments on these 19s, or if you want to see any other videos of the 19 or the 20s, same body style, fit gen. Let me know, and I'll see if I can get my hands on that truck and do some other stuff with you guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.